Today we're going to pull some void shards and also discuss some tips for how to make the best use of your summon rush events during a fragment summon event. Now right now we have this Negorio fusion, or not fusion, but fragment summon event going on right now. And for that we're going to need some points that are going to come out of this summon rush. Now with the summon rush events compared to the tournaments, they only care about what quality of shard that you're pulling. Void shards, sacred shards, more points. It doesn't matter if you pull a legendary, doesn't matter if you pull a rare, you get the same points. So for this, sacreds are actually the best way to get points, or actually ancient shards, because you might have a lot of them like I do here. However, I'm going to pull some void shards later anyway, so we're going to get to that in a moment. But when you're looking at these fusion or fragment summoning events, which I will have a guide linked in the description below. It is a written guide, not a video guide. A video guide will come up later. You want to check out the total amount of points that you need for it, the total amount of fragments. Now in this case, it looks like we're going to be able to earn up to 140 fragments for this, and we only need 100. Now 20 of these come from placing top in tournaments. I'm going to assume for myself, and I am not doing that. If you're looking at guides, you're probably not doing that either, although that is a way to squeak out some extra points here if you need them. But I'm looking at this, so we have 120 fragments we can earn without having to get top place. So look at this, and is there anything here that your account can't do? Is there anything here you struggle with? Can you not do ice golem efficiently, etc.? For me, I can do most of this stuff pretty well. However, the champion summoning event here is going to be one of the areas that I'm going to struggle with the most, just because it is pretty resource intensive. And actually, it looks like for this one there isn't a summoning tournament going on. I'm gonna do some quick math here. So training event 20, that's 40 between these two, 50 here, 65, 75, 85, 95. So it is true, we only need to get 5 points out of this summon rush event. Let's go back to the summon rush, we'll check that out. So we only need to get to 1,600 points. We don't need to get to 3,000. So with that in mind, it gives us a lot of flexibility with how we pull our shards. So if you're looking at this, and you're like, I only need to get 1,600 points, and we come back, I could pull 3 sacreds and some mysteries. Or in this case, I could pull exclusively just mystery shards and not have to worry about it at all. Now, the reason I'm pulling voids isn't because this is the best time to pull voids, because it isn't really. But I would like to go after both these champions. It gives me the points at the same time and content for this video. So without further ado, I'm going to drop a 10 pull on these voids, and we're going to check out and see what I get. At least some epic. Come on. Sad so far. Oh. So double epics, which is not bad outside of a 2x event. This guy is actually really good. I have a bunch of them already. I think I have a bunch of the Berdal Fellhammers as well as the Ragnar Gold Gleams. So nothing really exciting for me on this pull. However, the RNG isn't too bad to get 2 epics on a 10 pull when it's just a 10x event. Obviously, I'm not going to be going for this Turvold, even though it'd be really awesome. He's particularly strong. These extra buffs makes his damage really slap. However, now let's go back and see the points that I got for those. Now I should be having 1,500 points, at least for just those alone. And we'll see that I do. Oh, now I have 1,310 points. Oh, sorry, they're only 120 points each. So now I'm going to need 300 more points. I'm going to pull these. Actually, I'm going to pull a sacred. Pull a sacred partially for the video, partially because, again, there's stuff that I want. But normally, in normal cases, without the 10x I'm trying to go for here, I would pull these 3 ancients. I would just go in, back to my summons over here, and I would just pull ancients. I would feed these. Some of these points I have anyway because I've been doing grabbing this food champions for my training event that's going on. But right now we're gonna do one more pull. We're gonna pull this ancient, partially because I'm being lazy, but also I really want these 2 champions. Now I already have, I think, double Kyoku, but we'll see what I get. This will finish off my points that I need. I do not need Thalicia at all, unfortunately. So that is a big L. Big L for these pulls. However, we'll come back here. We'll see that I have plenty of points. And again, you wouldn't have needed to waste that Sacred Shard to get this. So, in summary for the points, I'd recommend looking down here. Sacred Shards are the easiest way to get a chunk of points. Mystery Shards, however, are the freest. So that goes with another recommendation. Always be trying to pull buy your Mystery Shards out of here. Every time I do the reset, which is pretty consistently, whatever I'm playing, I try to hit this reset. Buy these Mystery Shards. Because you want to stockpile these as much as possible, so you can just drop this and go, boom, 10 points. Additionally, of course, that doubles down as being food when I go over into my summoning event points. So I'm going to go here, level up my food, get more points for that, not summoning, sorry, the training tournament. And that's about it. So, like, what do you think? Do you think that I made the right choice for how to go after it? Should I have ignored the voids, waited for the 2x, and just hit Mystery Shards for all 1,600 points that I needed? Possibly, and that is a much more efficient way of doing it in terms of resources. However, it is a much less efficient way of doing it in terms of time. So, depending on what you're valuing, what you have extra, how many spare champion slots, because if you're only with 10 or 20 spare champion slots, the Mystery Shard route is really slow and tedious. And I think that about sums it up for the day. Again, there will be a general guide for the fragment summons posted in the description below. You can check that out, see if your account is ready to go after these kind of things. This particular one, being epic only, is a little bit easier than normal. Less events going through it, more shards, more fragments per event. But that again is about summary of what this video is going to be doing. This has been Alternate Image Raid video, a spinoff of our Alternate Image Gaming channel. If you'd like to check out some other gaming type content that's less raid oriented, that'll be also in the description below. And good luck on your polls, good luck on your event, and as always, have a great day.